And I run for miles just to get the taste. Must be and you got me like, ow, yeah. What you want from me? And they try to buy your pretty heart, but price too high. Baby, you got me like, your love will not fall apart. So you can put me again and throw me against that wall. Baby, you got me like, won't you stop loving me? Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me, yeah. I'm dead. I'm without it. Just to get close to you. And I run for miles just to get the taste. Must be This is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. From me, and they try to buy your pretty heart, but price too high. Baby, you got me like, your love will not fall apart. So you can put me again and throw me against that wall. Baby, you got me like, won't you stop loving me? Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me, yeah. I'm dead. I'm without it. Just to get close to you. And I run for miles just to get the taste. Must be and you got me like, ow, yeah. What you want from me? And they try to buy your pretty heart, but price too high. Baby, you got me like, your love will not fall apart. So you can put me again and throw me against that wall. Baby, you got me like, won't you stop loving me? Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me, yeah. I'm dead. I'm without it. Just to get close to you. And I run for miles just to get the taste. Must be This is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. From me, and they try to buy your pretty heart, but price too high. Baby, you got quick love from me. Just that love from me, yeah. Oh, I'm dead. I'm the flower just to get close to you. Real something. And I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love and you got me like, ow, yeah. What you want from me? What you want from me? And they try to buy your pretty heart, but price too high. Baby, you got me like your love will not fall apart. So you can put me again and throw me against that wall. Baby, you got me like Don't you stop love from me. Don't quit love from me. Just stop love from me, yeah. I'm dead. I'm the flower just to get close to you. Real something. And I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be This is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. Am I? Oh, hey y'all. I know y'all surprised because I used to be in bed this time of night. Well, I couldn't sleep. I'm actually in Huntsville, Alabama, you guys, visiting my bro because bro in the hospital. Hi, Liv, Laugh, and Bob, and Diana Flew. Hello, you guys. How y'all doing? What y'all doing up this time of night? Oh, it's unusual for me to be up, but I'm up, y'all. I was going over Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I wanted to take it a little different. I saw some stuff. Hey, Pamela. Hi, Bay. I saw some things that reminded me of colorism. Y'all remember uh Live, laugh, and love. Lady T Bad, welcome. She's a content creator. All y'all content creator, welcome. Oh, I got to say house rules. Everything on this channel is allegedly and for entertainment purposes. And just my opinion, just my co-host opinion. You guys, yes. And thank y'all for being here. Thank you for any cash out that you give me, PayPal. And just thanks for rocking with me, period. So, hi, Kathy Cruel. But y'all know I was watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. And what I had to do was look at it with my third eye, with what was going on with Kiki. The thumbnail is labeled colorism and discrimination. And that's what I label it. And I label it that simply because it reminded me of on Love and Marriage, on Basketball Wives. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Basketball Wives? Okay, let's just go to Basketball Wives. Do y'all remember this story? OG and Evelyn. OG, clearly was a lot of colorism going on that show. She was the darkest skinned girl on the show, you guys. Yet she was labeled the one that was aggressive, the low life, the nobody, the ugly, the monkey. She was labeled all that. And Evelyn Lazada constantly referred to this girl ethnic look as ugly. In fact, she even laughed in her face when the girl told her that one of her that her ex-husband was a fan of hers. She laughed. She like, no way possible he would look at an ugly chick like you. Well, she proved her wrong, and Evelyn was actually shocked, you guys, that the man had even was in her DM calling her, because Evelyn look at the dark skinned sisters as being ugly, right? So, and then the relationship that I see with this colorism on Love and Marriage Huntsville is the labeling. The darker skinned girl is just like the darker skinned girl that was on Basketball Wives. They're more aggressive. They're criminals. They're drug addicts. And then have you to know, even what's her name? Tiffany is definitely a colorist, you guys. Tiffany says she's a nobody, and nobody should even want to socialize with her or be around her. That's how Tiffany feel about her. But this girl's skin tone has a lot to do with how production is handling these stereotypes. Look at what happened tonight. Look at what um, Tiffany was talking about her depression. Immediately they put a disclaimer up at the end talking about if you have mental health issue to call this number. We have yet to see them do that with Kiki about her being a drug addict, where to go, what kind of counseling to get, what kind of retreat center, what kind of help you can get, simply because they don't care. They want everybody to feed into this stereotype about this dark skinned sister on the TV show that she is violent. She's a criminal. She's a drug addict. She ain't nobody. And that's what I see. I may be wrong, but this is what I'm getting out of Kingdom Reign. And if you really look at what Carlos did, he had an interview with Tiffany. Instead of him to concentrate on Tiffany, they went into the attack mode on this girl character. In other words, all Tiffany was saying was she ain't shit. That's all Tiffany was saying on that show. So yeah, that's how I decided to take it like that, y'all. Somebody got a comment up here. Yeah. They ain't no good. Production not handling that right, y'all. But I'm not discriminating on my light skinned sisters. All of my daughters are high yellow. We're all black. We're all black, y'all. Whether you're yellow or you dark skinned, we all come from a black woman. They didn't put up a disclaimer regarding addiction. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, they didn't put up. Thank you, Pamela. They didn't put up a disclaimer regarding addiction. However, production quickly put up the Crime Stopper report. Now, that Crime Stopper report was just to throw a dig to her for me. Oh, look at this criminal on that show. Anybody else that they put that thing up there was just to throw a dig at Kiki being a criminal and a drug addict, and because that's how they've been handling it, y'all. I could be wrong, but that's how they've been handling it. Yeah, so Kathy Cruz said, I agree with you, BT. It's a shame the way Carlos does that against Kiki. And it remind me of the Basketball Wives, y'all. And there's a story where a young lady by the name of, I think her name is Shakira Ruckers, been missing, y'all. The girl been missing, a black girl been missing, and we rarely, I don't know if anybody even heard of it. We rarely even get to see anything about this girl or reporter. But anyway, I'm going to show this in a minute. They found her body dead in a storage room. But the mom been running around trying to get coverage, trying to get help, trying to get somebody to cover her story, but they handle black women differently than they handle white women. I just want to put this back up there before I forget. Y'all know after Evelyn, she had called this girl ugly and everything else she did. I mean, she just was so low down the way she talked to this girl. But anyway, this is what OG decided to respond back to Evelyn. Evelyn sent her called her a monkey and ugly and sent her a monkey emoji. Do y'all remember even at the end of Basketball Wives, that reunion, they wouldn't let that girl on stage, OG on the stage, because they said OG was violent and aggressive. And OG has never threw a chair. She had never threw a glass at nobody. OG ain't never been violent. Evelyn been jumping all across the tables at people, throwing chairs, picking up tables, wrecking home records. Yet she is not the aggressor, but the dark skinned chick. But OG said, here it is. Your true color, you racist bigot. She said, call CC Ling Ling, Jackie a roach, and now me a monkey. Oh, she said, well, Evelyn, right? It's not okay. Wow, this is OG. Wow, so now black women are monkeys. Y'all know who else just got fired for calling somebody a monkey over there on Love and Hip Hop. Oh, wow, that Latina girl. Wow, so now black women are monkeys. Everyone boycott this trust box. You are disgusting. Nobody watches you harder than the people that hate you. That's OG was responding back to her for calling her a monkey, you guys. And they still wouldn't let OG on that stage. But when it came between her and Evelyn, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna show this too right quick while I'm showing these films. Of course, y'all know today I went out there to Martell home, and y'all see he really is coming along really well. Fred is, y'all. Fred is coming along just fine in this house, y'all. Yes. Fred is doing good, and Fred's reputation is at stake. He's not finna start nothing and don't finish nothing because he has an immaculate reputation in Huntsville, and surely he's not gonna be half stepping on TV. Now, my guess is, this is my opinion, Martell probably ain't paying this man, or he's slow in paying him, but because of who he is and his work ethic, he will complete the job and try to collect the money from Martell later. But this is it. I went back past there today, and this is how they're very progressive. And then I thought about Marceau. Marceau ought to be ashamed of himself. That little bitty little kitchenette that they got, he ain't even complete renovating that. And Fred done started from scratch. He done dig the dirt, laid the foundation, had to put plumber in, electricity in, and build a house. And all my soul had to do, that little matchbox kitchenette was remodeled. He ain't finished doing nothing. I'm so sick of my soul just posing like he working. Don't even see a nail or a hammer in his hand ever. Okay, y'all, let me go on and just give y'all a shout out. Everybody a shout out. Thank y'all for being here. I'm not usually up this time of the night. I'm surprised. I wonder is anybody up this time of the night because I'm used to sleep this time of night, but by me being in Huntsville, it kind of threw me off a little bit. Lil Laugh Love. Hey, she said, right, Evelyn is definitely a racist. And y'all know those Latinos, they go both ways. Sometimes they'll say they black. It depends on how they gonna benefit from the culture. And then when it's convenient for them to be white, they white. So yes, this is what Pamela is saying. Finish their job first, my soul. And my Melody Cherie voice. She sure told him that. And y'all see that spot that she told him to finish her job is still the same. Just like that's how he bought black. Ain't did nothing on that side over there. Then he got up and he promised Bud. Y'all remember the guy Bussy? He was gonna fix that up to a barber shop. It's still the same. He haven't done anything. But anyway, I said what I said. It's here. Thank you guys for being here with me. I'm surprised I got 16 people. I didn't think nobody was gonna be up. Kathy Cruel, yes. And then is the garage separated from the house? No, it's attached. Let me show you that house again. It's the part because I walked through that garage. Let me show you. Let me show you. Yeah, I walked through that garage before they put the foundation, before they shut it in. Let me show you where the garage is at. This right here is the garage, right here. See, I didn't, you didn't see it full, but you see that door right there? That's where the car gonna come up in here and go through here. Yeah, the garage. Because they didn't have that part on there closed in yet when I walked through there. Yeah, so I did get permission from the workers to go and look around. Yes, I did. Okay, let's get on into the story. This is the Shakira Rucker story, you guys. But when black women is missing, you barely hear anything. But when those clear women are missing, you're going to hear it everywhere, all over the world. Yeah, so her mother, Shakira mother fainted. She was just, I mean, it just was overwhelming for her to find out that they had found her daughter in a storage room, you guys. It's sad. Yeah, nobody cares about the black woman pain. Nobody cares about the black woman tears, you guys. This girl found beautiful girl found in the storage room. They said that something was smelling. Something was smelling. So somebody report that awful smell coming out of that storage room, and that's how they found her. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Here we go. This is Shakira Rucker. I don't know if y'all heard.
And listen in. Hi, well, good morning. So this is not the update that we wanted to be giving you all today. As you know, unfortunately, we have found Shakira Rucker deceased yesterday. And so we just want to extend our deepest condolences to Shakira's family. My heart breaks. I can't imagine the pain and suffering that they have been enduring this past week. So last night, our detectives did notify Shakira's family and that we had found her, and now they can start the painful process of grieving her loss. So you guys have all been covering this story for a week. There's been a lot of twists and turns. Have covered, lots of different jurisdictions, including Lake County, Seminole County, Orange County, Polk County, all assisting the Winter Springs Police Department in the search for Shakira. Will be charged with the murder eventually in this case. And so this time I'm going to turn it over to Chief Tract from Winter Springs Police Department, who'd like to say a few words.
Thank you, Sheriff. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. I appreciate the support we've had from the media. I'm Matthew Tract. I'm the chief here at Winter Springs Police Department. I want to echo some of the sheriff's comments that our thoughts and prayers go out to Shakira's family It's been a very exhausting week for them, an exhausting week for Central Florida law enforcement. I want you guys to have an understanding of the scope of how large this investigation was. As the sheriff indicated, it expanded to 4 counties: Seminole County, Lake County, Polk County, and obviously Orange.
This first by saying Elaine Rucker, Shakira Rucker's mother, is okay tonight. But earlier when I was speaking with her, she fainted mid-interview. After that interview, Clarence Thornton, who's Shakira Rucker's brother, told me it's important for the community to see this reaction because this is the toll it's taking on the family. As strong as they're all trying to remain right now, sometimes he says physically they just can't take anymore.
If you're hearing this, please let us know. Let someone know where she is. It's been 5 days now. Her children need her. We miss her. We love her.
Elaine, what is your experience with him been like previously? Is this overcome with emotion? Elaine Rucker fainting mid-interview after pleading Corey Hill to start cooperating with investigators in the disappearance of her daughter, Shakira Rucker. EMS arriving on scene to check her out. She is okay and now back with family.
You will bring her home to us, oh God. She will live and not die, God.
Minutes later, the group gathering to pray in the Orange County Sheriff's Office parking lot.
We're believing, God, that we will get the answers.
According to Winter Springs Police, Rucker was last seen with estranged husband Corey Hill in Polk County on November 11th. Hill already in custody, facing 4 charges of attempted murder in connection to a shooting November 12th in Orange County, 1 day after he was seen with Rucker. The 37-year-old mother of 4 hasn't been heard from since.
I just want my mom because it's hard with her not being here because I'm always with her, you know. It's like I can't live without her.
A $5,000 reward now being offered by Crimeline for information on the case.
We're not going to stop at all. Until we get some results, we're not going to stop.
Yeah, you guys, that's sad. She got 4 children, 4 babies, you guys, left. 4 babies. But y'all know, while a lot of this, they try to tell you that the society is colorblind when it comes to race, y'all. It's hard to deny that many people not only see color, but they also use it as the way to judge and determine your value, your character, and to judge what kind of justice you're going to get. Also, this young lady mother had been looking for her a while, y'all. I think over a week. But all this is involving colorism. It can be colorism, right? On black colorism, what we're talking about today, y'all. And then I can't help but the reason that nobody hardly knows about this case has to do with colorism. This girl's skin tone, y'all. It's just rooted in racism, because without racism, someone's value would be little. Their value, the lighter your skin are, the more you value. The clearer you are, the more you value. This girl right here, like many other black women, if they're violated or they go missing, hardly gets any coverage, right? And they hardly get any justice. So this is what we're talking about, y'all. Y'all remember even going all the way back to slavery, that the lighter skin was always worked in the home. That started that division, because most of the time, I just did it this weekend in my book covering how the biracial girls back in slavery time were usually the slaver's daughter or child. So they would keep them in the house and keep the darker skinned people out in the field. So they just grew up thinking that although they were black too, they grew up thinking that they were better. You got a lot of black people like that, like Tiffany. She straight out said it. She straight out said that she was better than this girl, than Kiki. And that's all she kept saying on that show, that she was better than Kiki. But honey, there are so many methods people have used to determine someone's value in this society. Cause that's what Kiki told her when she sat down there. Kiki said, you didn't even take time out to try to get to know me." And put Kiki back up there. Yeah, that's right. You never took time out to try to know me. You just judge me. That's all. You judge me. And she said some foul things about Kiki, y'all. Do y'all remember? I did not know that Kiki had came to that barbecue to confront Tiffany. But when she came, when she saw Tisha, it kind of went left to something else. But yeah, that she was gonna confront her then. But guess who shows up with that baby? Guess who don't protect her baby? She don't. She think if she done talked all this crazy stuff about Kiki, knowing Kiki wanna whoop that butt now. But she used that baby as her bodyguard for protection. Yeah, but some people don't care if you got a baby or not. She better be glad that Kiki was restrained, because Kiki was ready for her. Kiki is so tired of her. But I do like the way Kiki handled it. She just sit down and talked it out. This girl looking at this girl as being invaluable in society. Kiki got just as much as all of them on that show. You got Kiki houses a whole lot bigger than the Scotts. And they talking about this girl as a drug addict, but they got more than what the Scotts got. Y'all know what's her name? Them didn't even have no furniture. She was begging for furniture, and her man told her to go to rent a center. What about Kiki husband? Kiki husband is a family man. I'm on their Facebook. He always got his kids out at all these games. His kids are in sports. Kiki man is definitely a family man. That's something that Tisha don't get. Now, why would Kiki want her life when her man act like having kids is cramping his style? My soul does not do nothing with his children. He act like he can't stand his kids, and he don't want to be seen with them. And he'll let the lady know, his wife know, them your kids. Yeah. But anyway, we're talking about this dark-skinned sister right here. Not only do we face discrimination from white society, but we also discriminated against in black society. Just take for me, for instance, one that have called me all kinds of monkey, black, and ugly, any stereotype. And it's just strange how she can call me names and we are the same color, y'all. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's what's going on this. And Carlos ought to be ashamed of himself, too. That's what production did. This show ain't no different than what the basketball wife did with a go-go. So I'm going to go ahead on and put on Love and Marriage Huntsville, you guys. Yeah, colorist. That's what's going on. Tiffany definitely is a Karen on this show, and Tiffany is doing the most. That's why Big Lou want to get her butt out, cause she embarrassing him. Big Lou is a university coach, y'all. He mentors black boys. That's what he do, mentor those high school boys. He do not want to be caught up in all of those stupid drama. Big Lou is on some real grown man stuff. That's why he don't even want to be bothered with the likes of Martell and Marceau. He don't want to be bothered with none of them men's on there because they too immature for him. Here we go, y'all.
Don't you stop love on me. Don't quit love on me. Just stop love on me, yeah. Oh, oh, I'm without just to get close to you. The red sun. And I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be
This is Black Tie Tiny. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. This is coming from here for the hot tea anyway. I needed this picture. But the topic is the copy and paste queen. How many faces do Letitia Scott have? Who is she? Does she know who she really is? Say, for example, Sugar Mama, 3-in-1 wash and shampoo, 7th Avenue by Melody Rogers. Hit the market, it hit it, made a storm. And then guess what we saw? Letitia with her daughter posing, same colors, purple and bluish green. Yes, same color. Copy and paste. That's what we saw. No thought to it. Did you ever think, Tisha, to think that will the audience know the difference? You didn't think about that, did you, when you put this line out? Then you had this backlash. Y'all, she had this backlash. Backlash of how, of her copying and paste. Then she get to feeling sorry for herself. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. And so this is the Sugar Mama collection. And don't forget the one with Stormy now, where she made that mistake. And they showed them putting allegedly Stormy products on there. Yeah, so anyway, this is Sugar Mama. Look at y'all. Copy and paste by Letitia Scott. And she doesn't even stop to think, will the audience recognize that I'll copy and paste this? I don't think she even thought to think of that. Or she playing in our face thinking that we are crazy. This come from here for the hot tea. Teaching your kids how to build a business can be an incredible reward and fulfilling experience. Well, how are you going to teach them if you copy and paste it? Just copy and paste. Not only does it provide them with valuable skills and knowledge in entrepreneurship, but it also helps to instill a strong work ethic, a sense of responsibility, and a drive to succeed. Very good. Yeah, I can agree with you that, teacher, but they're not learning nothing with copying and pasting. How many faces do Letitia Scott have? Copy. So this is the copy and paste queen. Now her storyline is pregnancy. Oh, she copy and paste that pregnancy storyline from two people on this show. Mel did the pregnancy. She was really pregnant. And Tiffany. Those two did the pregnancy storyline. But what happened is that she forgot all the lies that they made up. Tisha did, and chances are the vasectomy that her husband got along with, that was just for a storyline. This is Kiki. Now, in this story, I'm on the line of colorists. These producers remind me of what they did on Basketball Wives. Y'all remember on Basketball Wives when colorism arose up on Basketball Wives? See, the darker skinned girl is always seen as the one that is most violent, most aggressive, and stupid, the nobody of the show. This is how they doing Kiki, right? We can see there was some favoritism because soon is Tiffany stepped up to the plate to talk about her. Maybe she had mental depression or postpartum depression. What they did at the end of the thing, they put up a clip. If you're suffering from mental health, call this number. But we don't see this when it comes to this dark skinned girl, Kiki. Now, not only is production is a colorist, I think Tiffany is a colorist as well. She see her as being a darker skinned girl and less than. What is colorism, right? They say racism is prejudice against people of a certain race or ethnic group. Colorism affects the degree to which people experience discrimination. This is black on black colorism in this show, much like it was on the Basketball Wives. Okay, let's hear.
What it was, and I didn't want us to get to another place out in public, and then there may be some that need to be addressed, and then there's this blow up. So, yeah. You know how I felt about the Carlos King. I told you when I felt like it was a little too much. I think that's the same thing, Kiki.
So she's there. This girl have said, Tiffany, it feels like, she's better than. They all on this show feels like they're better than Kiki. There we go with that dark skin thing. Well, she's violent. She's a thief. She's a drug addict. Even the majority of Latinos, they think the same way about blacks in this country. But colorism is a form of discrimination, y'all. That's what's going on this show. They're discriminating against this girl because she is dark skinned. And I'm going to tell y'all, that's what I believe, right?
Was going to address you with if you had seen her at the barbecue. So,
I saw the Carlos interview. How could I not? I mean, most of it, really, the whole thing was about me.
What do you think Kiki's real issue with you is?
I think some people just will do anything to be relevant. I don't have friends in my life that make no sense. What do you do? Why are you here? Why do you want to argue with the wall? Are we better than that? We are. Like, everything I'm going to say from now on is going to be us.
So, in other words, she's on a national platform saying that this girl ain't shit. That's all she's saying on this platform about. And production is pushing it. I'm wondering if this is Tiffany interview, why are you talking about Kiki, the producer there, and her also? So you can't take this back. You can't take this back. You talking about this woman's body image, and this disturbed me, and her skin color. That's what's going on. That's why they come to the conclusion that they come to, that what she is a nobody. She is a person you don't need to hang around with. She is a drug addict. Now, have you to know everybody else on Love and Marriage Huntsville, except for Melody and Big Lou, have of extensive criminal record, allegedly, right? So my concern is how production is handling this. They throwed it up about this girl being on meth, right? Kicking her habit. She's doing something. She has a medical crisis going on that she's taking care of. But what do? They want to feed the public with all these stereotypes about the dark skin. So OG, what production tried to do right now is try to get a grip on this colorist because OG is coming hard. OG is having to have to defend her own self, like secretly take production, you guys. All right, this is the same colorist. This is the same thing that Love and Marriage Huntsville is using against Kiki. Although those people have an extensive criminal history, but they chose the darker skinned person on the show to feed into that stereotypes about black women. Let's see what OG is saying.
I share with OG that you have some things you want to get off your chest.
No, not get off my chest.
Okay.
I wanted to.
If you notice, I think the girl name is Kristen. She's more acceptable because she really has, they say she doesn't have those thick ethnic look like OG does. And there's nothing wrong with OG, y'all.
Come over here to have a conversation with you, to hear you. I want to listen to, like, how we got here when it comes down to people who are being colorist. I am sorry that you ever felt that way. Just to be clear.
So, you know what? They all want to keep their job. That's it. They don't care about the discrimination that's going on with this darker skinned girl. And she's not the first one to be discriminated on this show. And Jackie definitely is a colorist with her own daughter. Her own daughter tell you that Jackie preferred a lighter skinned sister over her, and Jackie has never denied that.
It is what I experienced. I have not shared my feelings.
Can you explain that to me?
Feelings on an emotional level, I have not shared that with anybody.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
I expressed what I experienced. I expressed what I witnessed. Why are you asking me questions like this is an SAT? Come with the speaking points. You start talking. I'm going to listen, and I will give my opinion when it's time.
Right.
So, on this show, we watch Evelyn. She threw tables, she threw bottles, she done stood on top of the table, she done fought, she done cussed, she done broke up marriages, but she still comes out being this person, this beautiful Latina-looking woman. When this girl right here, OG, has not done any of that. As a matter of fact, when OG confronted the colorism attack, then what did they do? She too violent to sit on the stage with them. At that reunion, they wouldn't allow her to come on the stage. But every last one of those ladies on that stage had been violent. She's the only one that's never been violent on the show. Oh, she defends herself with her mouth, but she's never been violent.
The same skin color.
So I have experienced plenty of racism, but just not in this group of women of color.
Yes, we are similar in complexion, but there's different things that go along with that, like facial features.
What do you mean by that?
Yes, that's right. Jennifer and they facial figure are a little different, meaning that they're all black girls, but they don't have that pure thoroughbred ethnic look like beautiful OG does.
I literally thought it was just a skin color thing.
You have Western features. Your nose is slender. I have eccentric African features.
I'm realizing I have to respect the fact that she is proud, understands, and is very educated about who she is as a dark, black-skinned African woman. And I acknowledge my ignorance in that. However, I've been through a lot of in my life. And I was hoping we could find common ground being Black in America.
You ain't gonna find no common ground. They want to keep their jobs, y'all. They, and a lot of our people are like that. The reason we can't solve our problems as a collective, as a whole, because it's you and not me. I'm not affected. But in reality, we all are affected, whether you're light-skinned Black or dark-skinned Black. We all are affected in this society with discrimination. Okay? And the production did OG wrong. What they do is...
Maybe that was petty of me and I just didn't like you at the time and like Evan.
So they always refer to this girl as being
all
ugly.
This old stuff right now. I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall.
To me, there's nothing more to talk about.
This is all that I can do. I wanted to hear you, and if you don't have anything to say, then there's nothing for me to listen to.
I feel...
Okay, so that's what they do. They put that's how they solve it. They're going to bring another dark-skinned girl up and say, look, see, we're not... she don't experience any what you guys are talking about, colorists, because we got other dark-skinned girls on the TV show.
They have thrown tables. They have thrown drinks.
Yes.
No, it's because this is fact. Nobody gets called aggressive and nobody gets held accountable. Well, wait
Let
a
me
second.
go back a little bit. That's what she's saying.
That is colorism.
Let me go back a little bit. Okay, let's go.
Let's do lunch. Let me get my text messages.
Okay. Evelyn's receipts are hilarious, but OG's receipts are kind of disturbing.
That is a form of colorism because different things that go along with that, like facial features.
What do you mean by that? I literally thought it was just a skin color thing.
You have Western features. Your nose is slender. I have eccentric African features. Or 3 or 4 of just you.
Wait. I did something that made you feel like I was being a color?
Not made me feel
I'm
like
sorry
anything.
that you experienced colorism with me?
The moment when...
OG, see, out of all these ladies, OG came on there with a job. She was a career girl. She was an athlete, a football player, great shape. And out of all these girls, I think Kristen married. But none of them have a man. She got a dedicated man that loves her. Yeah, OG's not backing down. She's a very intelligent lady, and she makes money. She go out here and make her own money. She's not trying to be, what you say, a basketball wife to depend on men to take care of her. She take care of herself, unlike y'all.
I'm getting my phone to defend myself to somebody who printed out paper text messages.
Exhibit A, September 5th, 2013, chatty, let's do lunch.
So what's going on right here? This is the part that really shows the colorism is. Evelyn was shocked. How could this man that I date even want to talk to a darker skinned girl like you? She didn't believe it. But she came out with the receipt. Colorism always do this. Oh yeah, society say that I'm the beautiful one, says Evelyn. There's no way that Chad would even call you or look at you because you, after all, you look at how you look.
Let me get my text messages.
Okay. Evelyn's receipts are hilarious, but OG's receipts are kind of disturbing.
That is a form of colorism because it's always a lighter person versus a darker person. And you, the person who is saying that you relate closest to my complexion, keep choosing the lighter side.
Yeah, because she wants her job. She knows what you're talking about, but she wants her job. Her job is on the line. If she's gonna say that production is not doing anything about colorism, and how they handling her is an act of colorism. The darker skinned girl has done none of those things that those girls have did all about on this show. Yet she is the one that's aggressive.
That was petty of me, and I just didn't like you at the time and like Evelyn. Okay. For her to be digging up all this old stuff right now, I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall.
To me, there's nothing more to talk about.
This is all that I can do. I wanted to hear you, and if you don't have anything to say, then they're
worse taking it to a physical level. If you're not holding somebody of a lighter complexion or a different ethnicity is doing the same exact thing I'm doing, and worse, taking it to a physical level, if you're not holding that person accountable, that is colorism.
Let me say something real quick.
You can talk.
You guys sit up here and act like OG is super aggressive, right?
I never said that.
No.
Yeah, and they treated her like that at the reunion. They wouldn't even allow this girl to come out on stage with the rest of those 1,000 people that was out there.
No.
This is why.
No. I've never once seen her put her hands on anybody, but there have been people in this group that have thrown tables, they have thrown drinks.
Yes.
No, it's because this is fact. Nobody gets called aggressive and nobody gets held accountable.
Well, wait a second. A lot of us have. What was I calling? Aggressive?
No, and she's right there. And so, and that's how they treating Kiki on the show. Nobody on that show has been called a criminal or a drug addict, but Kiki, the darker skinned girl. Production is doing colorism on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm telling y'all. Lovely T.I., y'all. Well, this is Love and Marriage Huntsville versus Basketball Wife. Colored discrimination among the darker cast members, feeding into the stereotype. Evelyn always calling the darker girl ugly, and she's also gave her monkey emojis on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Kiki, the darker skinned girl, is less than. She's a drug addict. Anything derogatory is what Kiki experienced.
Put in OG's face, and OG's.
Sorry, that is the lovely. I think what the mix.
You know what?
The lovely T.I.
Your ex was hitting on me back in 2011 when you.
All right. Okay, I don't want to get her voice, you guys, but that was the beautiful, lovely T.I.T.V. Okay, so Evelyn right here. Is always referring to her as being ugly.
That's your thing. I'm not going to stop no one now. Because you want to be in that moment. Weight class. You want to.
So here's the part where, okay, she's the dark-skinned girl is ugly. That's what she say. Look like a monkey. Of course, my man, the man that likes me, my light-skinned, long-hair Latina look, who wouldn't dare even call you or look at you. Once y'all take a look at this, Evelyn gonna be shocked when she come out with the receipts. That girl is very talented. She's an athlete. She's very talented, and I don't see why nobody wouldn't want her. She's a great catch. OG is a good catch. Evelyn is a gold digger. She ain't gonna work nowhere. It's what you got to give me, as opposed to OG has her own career working.
In this moment, not in the same way. You will never be. We're not in the same way. Yeah, no, you're right. Actually, you're right. You're below me. No, I'm not below you.
Not with OG. Don't.
Just like your baby's daddies, all canceled. Ugly.
See, there she goes. She's calling her ugly. And she didn't expect for OG to talk back to her. That's one thing. Evelyn not used to nobody like OG. OG was giving her hell.
Ugly. But I got a man, bitch. Ugly. Hey, Ocho Cinco wanted me. Ocho Cinco wanted me.
Oh, here it comes. She called her ugly, but she said I may be ugly, but your man don't think so.
Girl, bye. I told Evelyn that OG was retweeting Chad. I know this girl was goofy, but not this goofy. Ocho was in my DMs, happy boo. Honey, your ex-husband wanted to get with me. So for you.
And yes, she did. Evelyn was a gold digger, y'all. Gold digging Evelyn. Yes, gold digger. Prejudice, racist. Yes, she is.
You to call me ugly? What does that say about you? I'm your favorite athlete. OG, are you obsessed with Chad or something? Because I married him. I lived with him.
Yeah, how long did they stay married, y'all? A good 30 minutes. Yeah, we knew you married that boy. You got that boy in a lot of trouble, too. She claimed that he will be known for domestic violence, which is not good, domestic violence. But you know what? This girl right here showed so much violence on the show till we were wondering, oh, well, what did you do? What did you do to him also?
Is that what you want? Because you can have it. Oh, I'm good. You a dumbass, tired ass bitch. I got kids. I got family. I got A+ credit. I got a mother.
Y'all see that? Y'all see how she is just rude. No morals, no integrity. Yet she still is not looked upon as being this low life, like the darker skinned girl. Because at the end of this, with all that Evelyn do, they're gonna label OG as being the violent, aggressive person.
What you got? Evelyn's screaming at me, pounding her totally normal. I'm calmly responding, and I'm aggressive.
Y'all see that, don't you? Y'all see that. Nobody never, if that would have been OG doing that, yeah, it would have been in the newspaper, on the news, talking about how she don't have no morals and character. But it's okay with Evelyn. Oh, she's this light-skinned Latina. It's okay, just like old Love and Mary's Huntsville, that those people could have those drugs, all those extensive records with drugs, but yet the only person that they see fit to even discriminate against is Kiki.
All right, so you guys just saw that video.
Yep. I'm sorry, y'all. Tweety Bird, I just was reading your sign. Anyway, you're going to work, and I got it. Thanks for being here, the content creator. And somebody sent me a cash app. It don't show up on here, y'all. It show up on my phone. Thanks for that cash app, whoever sent that. I said what I said these dudes are unaliving women and children, and it's nothing. This is heartbreaking. Yes, heartbreaking. That was a brother, another brother. This woman had 4 children, you guys. And a lot of that, the reason they said the first 24 hours, when you report somebody missing, the first 24 hours is crucial. But when we report our loved one missing, they always got an excuse. Oh, well, maybe she just out with friends. Maybe even if they minor, maybe they just out with friends. They at the football game or something like that. They always got an excuse. The reason they can't look for our loved one ASAP. And then they claim they don't have no money. But they'll find money some kind of way. If any other ethnic group, especially the clear people, they missing, the whole world gonna be looking for them. So anyway, so Pamela say, that's what Pamela say right here. They don't put up a disclaimer regarding addiction. However, production quickly put up the Crime Stopper report. Yeah, I think I read that. And I felt like they were just throwing a dig at her, y'all. Yeah, they kept putting it up. They kept showing it over and over and over. Like, look at this drug addict criminal. And that's how they took that storyline that she was still on, trying to say she was still on drugs. The reason she was out stealing. What you saying, Kathy said, I agree with you, BT. It's a shame the way Carlos does that against Kiki. Yeah, that this season, I think Kiki really carried the show this season. And then at the end of it, they're going to give us the Fletchers, you guys. But Kiki carried this show this season. Nobody else, Mel told them, find something else to do. Quit having me as your storyline. So what did they do, them Scots? They concentrated on, they focus on Kiki. And here's go. Let's see. We're back to this is Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's amazing. Now this is Basketball Wife. Mary Brown said it's amazing. Evelyn posting herself. If it was all patting herself. Oh yeah, that for a grown woman. Evelyn in her 40s going on 50s doing that. And then she got a grown daughter that saw that. It's amazing, Evelyn patting herself. If it was all that, maybe she would keep a man. She looked like a fool. Y'all know my little granddaughter, she like 25. She watches Basketball Wives, and I was sitting there watching Evelyn back on there doing the same old thing. Getting ready to get married again. And she got the cold feet. I guess the guy... I think the guy lost his job or something, so she done got the cold feet. She told that guy she didn't want to marry him. He done lost his job and got laid off or something. And he's so hurt that she won't marry him. I'm like, boy, you just dodged a bullet. So she always a gold digger. She don't come in with her own shit. There's always some man got to take care of her. And that's why OG was so confident, because OG get out and make her own money, child. Yes, it's a shame. And I stopped liking, what's her name? Mrs. O'Neill. I don't know her real name. I see she done married a preacher now. But yeah, she really allowed Evelyn to do a whole lot of dirty stuff. And then she never checked Evelyn. Y'all know that's why Tammy left. Tammy Rowan grew up. Now Tammy came when she first came on the scene. Y'all know how Tammy was. Tammy grew up, and that's what you're supposed to do. You can't keep on being a 19 or 20-year-old all your life. Evelyn's still the same. She back on Love and back on Basketball Wives, doing the same thing. But they got some girl on there. She white. She at Evelyn though. She called Evelyn a home wrecker. She can't. She tell Evelyn to her face she can't stand her because she said she was dating her best friend husband. So yeah. Anyway, hotel brother was put in jail and he was not on Crime Stoppers. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Pamela got an emoji. Miss Ireland Donkey. I know y'all couldn't hear me. I had the thing off, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, you guys, I'm going to leave y'all with some Black history. I just tell them, let me try to make sure I get everybody. Evelyn is what folks call a streetwalker. Yes, in my opinion. Yeah, Bobby Reed, you might as well call her that. Because that's all she do is money, 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 money. You ain't got no money. Soon as one of her men get broke, she gone. I don't watch either. It defamed black women. That show is horrible. Evelyn, yeah, Shantae, I couldn't think of her name, is a no for me. Yeah, I had to quit watching it. That thing with OG, how they treated OG was so nasty and foul on that show. Evelyn is the reason I stopped watching the show with her nasty colorism attitude. Yeah, I said what I said. Yeah, I feel the same way. Yes. Stop watching that. And I thought, I was surprised they brought it back on the air. I just thought after OG revealed that with them, I just thought that they were going to take that off the air for good, you guys. Yeah, so ooh, this thing just flicking all around here. Yeah. So let me do this, y'all. I'm gonna do this. I want y'all to leave y'all with a little Black history spotlight before I go. All right. This is what we getting ready to see.
By black minds were unfairly stolen, suppressed, or overshadowed by an environment fueled by hatred, racism, and inequality. This wasn't just about stealing ideas. It was an attempt to rewrite history and undermine the incredible contributions of black individuals. The patent system, designed to safeguard the rights of inventors, frequently worked against black creators. Discrimination ran rampant, with many black inventors being denied patents or having their contributions stolen. This unequal treatment further perpetuated the cycle of stolen recognition and opportunities. Moreover, a lack of education due to systemic racism made the journey even tougher for black innovators. Access to resources, funding, and opportunities were often denied or disproportionately limited, stifling the potential for groundbreaking creations to emerge from within the black community. But today we shed light on these stories.
Hi, I'm Robert from DAT Freight Analytics. Here to show you how to get the most.
So this
from
is
that
your
one.
Black history spotlight,
The
y'all.
resilience and brilliance of black inventors whose creations have shaped our world. This video goes into the heart-rending stories of remarkable black inventors who found themselves caught in the whirlwind of racial prejudice and economic disparity, losing their rightful ownership of inventions that could have transformed their lives and enriched their communities. Join us as we uncover the lives and inventions of the uncelebrated geniuses. Also, as a way of supporting our efforts, hit the like button of the video, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow. Your support means a lot to us. Number 8, the snowmobile. In snowy areas where regular vehicles couldn't easily go, people found practicality in snowmobiles. But the story of these vehicles is more intricate than just rides in the snow. Frederick McKinley Jones, a skilled African-American inventor and engineer, played a pivotal role in their early development. His contributions have often been overshadowed by the actions of others, echoing a pattern where inventions by black creators were unfairly claimed by white individuals due to financial limitations on patenting. Jones fashioned a snowmobile prototype from an airplane's fuselage, fitting it with 4 skis. To give it power, he attached a motor. However, the design had a flaw: no brakes. To halt, Jones had to press his heels into the snow, showcasing both his innovation and his determination to make it work. The snow machine, as he called it, wasn't just about fun. Jones utilized it to help doctors reach patients across Minnesota's snow-covered fields. This provided him a means to survive during challenging times. Unfortunately, Jones didn't patent his creation. His focus was on survival, and he lacked the financial resources to navigate the patent process. Unfortunately, this vulnerability in the system led to others taking credit for his work. Later on, white inventors like Ray H. Muscat and Joseph Armand Bombardier asserted themselves as snowmobile inventors, claiming recognition that should have been shared with Jones. It's crucial to recognize the larger pattern at play here. During that era, many black inventors faced difficulties in financing patents for their innovations. This injustice meant that their inventions often went unacknowledged or were misattributed to others who had the means to claim them. The case of Frederick McKinley Jones is just one example of this broader trend. Number 7, cotton scraper. Throughout history, the narrative of innovation and invention has often been tainted by racism and greed, as evidenced by the case of Oscar G. Stewart and his exploitation of the ingenious creation of his enslaved blacksmith, Ned. This dark chapter sheds light on the systemic theft of black inventions by white individuals who sought to capitalize on the brilliance of black minds while perpetuating a deeply entrenched system of oppression. The story of Oscar G. Stewart and his attempt to patent the cotton scraper, a groundbreaking invention attributed to Ned, exemplifies the audacity of white slave owners to claim credit for the ingenuity of the very people they subjugated. In a cruel irony, Stewart, a white Mississippi slave owner, attempted to assert his ownership not only over Ned's labor, but also over his intellectual contributions. Stewart's request for a patent was rightfully denied, as he could not substantiate his claim as the true inventor. However, his determination to exploit Ned's creation did not wane. Stewart's subsequent letter to Secretary of Interior Jacob Thompson, in which he asserted that slave owners were entitled to the fruits of both the physical and intellectual labor of their slaves, encapsulates the deeply ingrained mindset of white supremacy and entitlement that underpin such actions. This assertion was a direct attack to the humanity of black individuals, reducing them to mere tools of production and erasing their creative contributions. The year 1858 marked a turning point, as enslaved black individuals were officially barred from applying for patents, further exacerbating the exploitation they faced. Denied the opportunity to legally claim ownership over their innovations, they became vulnerable to the predatory intentions of their white owners. This not only stifled the potential for black inventors to gain recognition and prosperity, but also cemented their subordinate position in society. Despite numerous rejections, Stewart began manufacturing the creation and reportedly used this testimonial from a fellow plantation owner. "I am glad to know that your implement is the invention of a Negro slave, thus giving the lie to the abolition cry that slavery dwarfs the mind of the Negro. When did a free Negro ever invent anything?" This statement reveals the hypocritical nature of their beliefs, attempting to simultaneously justify slavery while appropriating black ingenuity. Albert G. Brown, a former Mississippi governor, recognized the significance of Ned's invention, acknowledging that it surpassed other contemporary designs. Brown's letter to Stewart inadvertently exposed the undeniable brilliance of black minds, even within the confines of slavery. However, this acknowledgement did not translate into equity, compensation, or recognition for the black inventors. Number 6, synchronous multiplex railway telegraph. Granville Taylor Woods, a remarkable African-American inventor often hailed Black Edison, left an indelible mark on history with his ingenious creations. Among his notable inventions was the synchronous multiplex railway telegraph, a revolutionary communication system that allowed moving trains to exchange messages with railway stations. This breakthrough was achieved by enveloping a coiled wire beneath the train with a magnetic field, enabling seamless communication. In 1887, Woods secured a patent for his invention. The synchronous multiplex railway telegraph proved exceptionally effective, prompting Woods to establish the Woods Electric Company in Cincinnati, Ohio. This bold step showcased his entrepreneurial spirit as he sought to both market and sell his patents. However, the path to recognition was not without its challenges. Thomas Edison, a renowned white inventor, contested Woods' patent claim, asserting that he had developed a similar telegraph device. Edison aimed to lay claim to the invention, casting a shadow of doubt on Woods' achievement. Undeterred, Woods defended his creation not once but twice. He demonstrated that no other existing devices could have served as the foundation for his invention, solidifying his rightful ownership of the patent. Woods' victory was not merely about securing a patent, it was a resounding affirmation of Black genius and innovation. Through his unwavering efforts, Woods shattered the prevailing narrative and firmly established his place in the annals of invention. Number 5, steam.
And that's it, you guys. Glanville Wood. He's fascinating. He really was the first one with the to do wireless communication, y'all. I talked about him in my book on Black Titanic, where they were using that telegraph. Yeah, when the ship got ready to sink, the SOS, the telegraph, he had made that. He had made that non-communication, the wireless communication between boats to communicate with each other, airplane to communicate with each other, the trains to communicate with each other. Also, they were using Glenville Wood down there in the bowels of the Titanic, where they put the coal fuse in those boilers to keep the ship moving. Yeah, Glenville Wood, he had over 65 patents, you guys. So, and most of it was around telecommunication. I don't know what's going on with my head, y'all. Yeah. So that's your a little Black History spotlight, you guys. And y'all do know that a lot of stuff that we invented, they took from us. They put their name on it and ain't did nothing. So a lot of that we didn't get in school. All we got in school, we were slaves and we invented everything. But with technology today, now you can find out who really invented what. And our people invent at least 90% of everything that's in this world that they're using. Okay, hello, Cheryl Howard. Cheryl Howard. I don't know if anybody want to come up. I'll throw the link. I'm going to do another 30 minutes and then I'm going to go to bed. I don't know if... Yeah, I'm going to throw the link if anybody want to come up and discuss this colorism that's going on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all may feel different about it. I don't know, but that's what I saw. The reason Kiki is treated so bad. Okay, I'm going to read this off. I said what I said. This is why the clear people have always feared us and exploited us in every way possible. Yes. Oh boy, y'all. Yeah, y'all could come on up if y'all want to discuss anything that we talked about on love. Y'all want to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all want to talk about what's on basketball. Whatever y'all want, come on up for a few minutes. Oh, my people. Knowledge is powerful. Yes, powerful, you guys. Thank you for bringing Black history to us on a constant basis. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Hey, Linda Gammon and Sarah Howard. Hello. Cheryl, you ain't got nothing to say tonight. Okay, trying to eliminate any books that discuss our excellently claiming this. They try to pretend they don't know. Oh my God, that disappeared. They don't know what critical race theory means. Yeah, they trying to keep that out of the school because if we really told the truth about their history, not our history, that's not our history, all that hanging that they be doing. That's their history, y'all. They hanging our ancestor, but that's all the violence they doing. They don't want that taught in school about all that their ancestors did to us. No, they don't want that. And then they don't want all these inventions taught in classroom neither, because then how can you say that you are a superior race when our race done invented almost everything? Somebody come on up, Cheryl. This is one of the main reasons. I'm gonna get you, Cheryl. She said this is one of the main reasons white supremacists are banning the teaching Black history. Yeah, that's why. Well, yeah, Cheryl, you disappeared on me. Come back, Cheryl. You disappeared on me. Yeah, you're right. You're right, you guys. So we have to start just teaching our children ourselves, you guys. We really do. Uh, sure. How? What happened, Cheryl? You left again. You came up and left. Be blessed. Talking about Johnny. All right. Here you go, Cheryl.
Yeah, something happened. I don't know what happened.
Hey.
Hey, Grand Rising Mama.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Let me
I was
read.
gonna say, not again.
Let me
I gotta
read
go to.
this. Miss
Okay.
Island Johnson says, so peep this. If they let Evelyn back, I bet they let Love and Hip Hop Chick come back too. Why? Yeah, Evelyn is already back on the show, Miss
Mhm.
Duncan. Okay, Cheryl, what's up?
Yeah, but you're right. It could be some colorism with Tiffany. Because she thinks she's better. Because for some reason she feels she's better than Kiki. Because
Mm,
most of them clear women do think they're better. You got
mhm.
Evelyn Lozada. You got what's her name, Erica Mena.
Yeah.
All these clear skinned women always thought that even back in the day they thought they were better than a much darker woman. You know, it's maybe they are threatened. I agree with I said what I said. Could be some kind of threat, afraid or intimidated by us. Or just the colorism in general, just thinking they're better. Most clear skinned women seem to feel that because they're clear skinned, they're better.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
society has taught that, and for
Mhm.
some reason, a
Yeah.
lot of us have bought into it. I be watching those Nigerian movies, and those leading ladies have bleached themselves. They look like Michael Jackson. How Michael Jackson had just bleached too much.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
what they look like, and it's
Yeah.
awful scary to look at that.
Right. I mean, and I look at it like most of the models you see on TV are some of the darkest, most beautiful women there is. You know, you got from Grace Jones, you know, a lot of like darker skinned women that are beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So I don't know why. Well, clear skinned women always thought that anyway. Why they think that way, I don't know. I can't psychologically know why they think that way, but like you said, society. So people fed into it. You're right about
Hmm.
that. So
That's why we have to start from soon as your baby enter this world. You got to start deprogramming them from
Mhm.
what society say that they are
Mhm.
as a black kid. And I just like to say that we're all black. I mean, even to the high yellow sisters, we
Right.
all black. We all black. So we should be in this together, this fight
Right.
against racism. But we got so much black on black racism within
Right.
our own race. We have to attack that first.
Right. I agree. I agree. Because there's a lot of racism going on in some of the black communities, when black come in all shades, in all colors. And we should all
Mhm.
be sticking together, So I don't get, why that is. But
And that girl strictly just keeps saying that this girl wasn't shit. No, nobody. Tiffany said some rude stuff, very rude stuff to Carlos about her.
she been messy and trifling the whole season, in my opinion. She's been trifling and messy the whole season. She sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. It could be. I was saying earlier that it could be why um, a Big Lou might feel that this show has made her into something totally different than how he remember her as his wife.
Yeah, he definitely don't like it. He trying to get out of there, and not only that, he's a family man.
Right.
He's a university coach. You know that? He's
Yeah.
out now, and when he started this, he thought it was gonna be showing black excellence, but
Right.
they don't want to show that part. They don't even want to show that part of Tiffany. So Tiffany bought into doing what they want her to do. That's to be
Right.
the villain, and she's not a good villain because she's a Karen.
Like
If you're a Karen,
oh God, she's a Karen, definitely.
yeah, she's a Karen.
She is definitely a Karen, feeding into what the
Uh-huh.
producer say. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and just being messy, and Lou looking at her like she's not the woman I married. You know, she's turned into this messy, trifling person who inserts in everybody's business. And he said he don't like her putting him in positions where he got to defend her, like what he had to do with Marceau and dumb Martell, teaming up on her. She puts him in situations where now he has to defend her as her husband. Don't
Yeah.
put him in that situation.
You notice after that he disappeared. They
Right.
couldn't get in the film no more after that. He done long as that man got a job.
He got a job, right?
Yes.
He got into all this fakerism and fakery. Big Lou is one of the realest men on that show. Marceau and them ain't, that's for sure. Martell ain't. So he's the realest man in that show. He's about business. He's not about reality shows. It just seemed like he just seemed uncomfortable about even being on the show. You know.
Yeah. And he's a grown man. He's on
He's
his
a
grown
man.
man
He's
stuff. Yeah. And
yeah.
the rest of those men's on there, he don't hang out with them. He don't want to be bothered with that kind of nonsense. Because his mind is different. He's very mature.
Right. I love Big Lou. Oh,
I'm
Big
gonna read what Donna D said. I like this. She said, "We have to understand how using the N word and believing that only straight hair is beautiful hurts our people's self-esteem, especially our children and especially our little girls." Miss Donna D, thank you for bringing that up. You are so right. Y'all know, that when I was a little girl, it used to be the little the elderly women like, can't you straighten that girl hair? I always wanted my hair to be nappy, a little afro or braids or something, ethnic looking. They be like, you need to tell my mama, you need to straighten her hair. But I learned alone that good hair is clean, healthy hair.
That's
That's
right.
what good hair is. Yes,
Good
clean.
hair.
And
That's
let me
right.
read this one too. Miss Duncan said, insecure women's and men's that feel like white is right and that light skin is better than dark. But baby, the blacker the baby,
The sweeter
the
the juice,
sweeter the
baby.
juice.
That's
I
right.
love my skin and love me some chocolate men.
That's
Miss
right.
Miss Duncan said this coloration stuff is rooted from slavery. Donna D say maybe Tiffany will take a break, go to therapy because she and Big Lou resisted Dr. Francis. Then possibly come back in a different role, not the mean girl, bone carrier. Yeah. Thank y'all
Yeah.
so much. Those some
Yeah.
great comments. Yeah, great comments. Yeah, so
Right.
you can't believe that in 2023, you still getting the
Still going on.
same old
I'm telling you.
this light skin versus dark skin kind of theory going on.
And it was the same way back in the day with women. They rather date more light skinned men than darker men. They thought light skinned men get all the women. They got the
Hmm.
good. They got the good hair. Oh, I know my baby's gonna have pretty eyes like him and good hair like him. It's not about color. It's about, to me, character. The character of a person. You could be light, white, brown, yellow, green. If you got a messed up character, and and you just a colorism kind of person, it doesn't matter what color you are. To me, in my opinion, it's character and how you treat the next person and treat people the way you want to be treated. That's how I see it. But it is a lot of colorism going on. It is. It's sad. It's really sad. We should all
Yeah,
stick together. Come together as one of all shades and colors. I mean, that's what
yeah,
Martin Luther King stood for. You know,
Yeah, he preached love, but they still killed him.
Yeah.
Them out in this country, they always talk that we gotta love everybody, and you preach it, and you still get murdered.
I
This
know.
country, racism real deep in this country.
Yeah.
But I'm finna close, y'all. I'm getting
Okay. Thanks
sleepy.
for
I'm
letting me
gonna
come
get
up,
up and
Mama.
huh?
I said, thanks for letting me come up. I'm getting sleepy too. Hey,
Yeah,
thanks
I
for letting me
know.
come up.
I just want to tell y'all this. A lot of y'all got questions about. I had put up a video with Maurice being on probation. I think some of y'all seen that, and some of y'all are asking me where was it. I took it down, and the reason I took it down because it didn't belong to me. So the third party that it belonged to, we're gonna come live with it Tuesday. So
Okay.
it was her video. I'm gonna let her. I took it down. It's only fair, and she's gonna come live, and she's gonna do her own thing. So that's why I took it down. But y'all know I did for my own research. I did extensive criminal history on Maurice, so I have a video floating around on him myself. So anyway, so that's gonna be Monday. That's gonna be Tuesday when we going live on that. So that I didn't want to take that person video, so I don't want her to feel a certain way with me doing it. So I took it down.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all asked about my brochure. I'm gonna let you go down, slow down, so I
Okay,
can
I'm
show
gonna go
you
down.
this.
Okay. All right. Good
Okay,
night.
thank
Good morning.
yeah, thank you for being here. Oh my God. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna let bruh take y'all on out. Here you go, bruh. I'm gonna put it on my blog. How you doing? Tell everybody how you doing. Yeah. Y'all hear that? He say he's alive and kicking and well, yes. This is Black Titanic checking out Huntsville, Alabama, visiting bruh. Yeah, y'all, I just came down. Here go now. Guys, I'm still traveling. I ain't made it there yet, but I got on my, let's say, push through. God said go. Most of all, I like that diamond right there by Melody. But I just left Martell Host property, you guys. I'm just down the street from it at this local public, you guys. Anyway, he and Big Bug had been seen and spotted out at Publix down there in Madison's on Hughes Road. But I just want to say to you, Martell, to answer your reply when you talking about how women need to stay in their place, you don't get it, do you? Push through because God said so. Remember, God told her to go, told Melody to go. That's one reason you do not have a family right now because of your attitude. Who's going to stick around a man with an attitude like you? Yeah, and God told me it's time to go to bed. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. I'll be back live Tuesday, y'all. So bye. Don't forget to get my likes up. Thank y'all for the cash app, Tweety Bird, and the other content creators that was here. Thank y'all for being here. Anybody send cash app, it comes on my phone. It won't come up there. I'm thanking y'all in advance. Good night. Thank y'all for being here. I didn't think I was going to get nobody, but God is good. Good night, y'all.